Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and real interesting, something that I did not know, and yes, as crazy as that sounds, something that I did not know is that certain custom ROMs have the ability to give you an OTA update. And so on my Nexus 5X, I am running the Pixel Experience ROM, and I saw that I had a system update, and I was kind of like a little bit weirded out by it, like why would there be a system update if this is a custom ROM? And come to find out that the Pixel Experience ROM does send you a system update notification to let you know that you can update to the latest version of the custom ROM, which in this one, it pretty much has the August 1st security patch. So really good to see this. I really wish they had this back in the day, way early days of custom ROMs, but better late than never. So as you guys can see, I'm currently downloading the update. It's a pretty hefty size update. I believe it's like 800 something megabytes. Pretty hefty size. And it's really neat how this does it. I mean, you get the same type. It tells you there's a system update notification, just as if you had stock Android. But when you click on it, and then it gives you the information that it is the Pixel Experience ROM with the latest security patch for August 1st. So after clicking it to download, basically we're going to go ahead and select to install. Now doing this, it automatically reboots the device, but it reboots it into twerp recovery, where there in twerp recovery it will basically flash the custom ROM with the latest security patch. So this type of method right here in twerp recovery, what it's initially doing is that it's doing what's called a dirty flash. So the difference, if you didn't know, a clean flash is basically where you completely wipe the phone of every bit of information that it has on it, except for the internal memory. So a dirty flash is where you flash the custom ROM without wiping all the info. So without wiping the system, cache, data, all those still remain. So really, it's just like doing a normal stock Android system update. So here we'll watch it on twerp recovery that it is flashing, and you want to pay attention anytime with custom ROMs when you are flashing it, because you can get errors while doing this. Okay, remember, custom ROMs are built by at-home developers, so this is not built directly from Android or from Google themselves. So sometimes you can get some error messages, and you want to be able to pay attention to those error messages to kind of tell you what could possibly be the problem. Some of the more common ones you may find is error 7, and you can always look through XDA to figure out how to fix that if you get an error 7 with flashing a custom ROM. Now, the Pixel Experience ROM itself is just the August 1st security patch. There's not really much of a huge difference. Now, it does say that it's the Pixel Experience Plus, so there may have been a few things added to it, which I'm going to currently play around with the ROM itself and see what has changed with it. But I don't think there's anything massively different. It still continues to, to carry these same customizations that you have with the ROM itself, like being able to put it like in complete dark mode, which is something that is, I really don't want to say it's adopted from Android 10, only because prior custom ROMs have had this dark mode. I do remember back in the days of the Galaxy S2 Epic 4G Touch, there was, I believe it was a Galaxy S4 ROM ported over to the S2, and that supported dark mode. Now, there were several other AOSP ROMs like AOKP to be example, and even those supported a system-wide dark mode. So system-wide dark mode has always been existent with custom ROMs, but again, with stuff from custom ROMs have finally started slowly over the years been ported into stock Android. So that is probably the reason why Android has really gotten a lot better, is that they kind of listened to like why people were using custom ROMs over stock Android. It kind of understood that these things kind of make the experience with Android much better. And so I've noticed over the last 3 years that certain things that you would definitely find in a custom ROM for a device is those features have been ported into the actual stock Android released by Google. So that's something that I've noticed, and I would say definitely is the reason why maybe custom ROMs aren't being that developed anymore, is because Android is getting so much better bringing in all these features that there's not really a reason to root and flash a custom ROM onto your smartphone. These days, I'm a firm believer that custom ROMs are really important, only because like devices like the Nexus 5X, which is a pretty old device, it allowed it to go a lot further than the last known point that Google had supported the device, which was Oreo. The Nexus 5X did get a actual stock version of 8.1 Oreo, and that was the last that I ever seen of an update other than security patches. I think the last security patch it got was December 2018. So custom ROMs do play a big part in the Android community, and I am a firm backer of these developers, and I would definitely say for you guys, for those who decide to flash a custom ROM on your Android device, definitely show some support to these developers. I mean, these guys are going out of their way to build these custom ROMs. They work hard to develop them to make sure that they iron out all the bugs, and they could really use that support from us in the Android community just for us to show our appreciation for all their hard work. So if you guys enjoyed this quick little video, let me know by dropping a like. If you just found my channel and subscribed to it, I really appreciate that. Hit the bell option to know when I upload another video. And again, thanks so much for checking this one out. Leave your questions in the comment section of the video. And as always, everybody, aloha.